we have such a treat for you right now. Dave Ellefson is an American musician known for his time with the thrash metal band Megadeth. This is really a treat that we're going to get a chance to talk to him. And of course, the topic today, Syleste, is Ozzy Osbourne. We reached out to Dave a little earlier this morning when we found out he was available to join us from London. There he is.
Hey, you. Good
right now.
morning.
Good morning, Dave.
Hey, how are you?
Hey,
top,
we're doing
top of the evening over here.
Yeah, for sure. Now, tell us where you are right now. Is this an actual recording studio or what?
Yeah, I'm here in London. I'm at the famed Battery Studios, which records such as Bryan Adams, Waking Up the Neighbors, Iron Maiden, Def Leppard, just to
Wow.
name a few, have been recorded here. Even Black Sabbath actually recorded some of their records in this complex. So the one of the owners is Flood, who mixed all the U2 records. So you just walk the hallways and there's just legendary ghosts of rock and roll all over the studio. It's so cool to be here.
Can I just ask you, where were you when you heard the news that Ozzy had passed, and kind of what were some of the first thoughts that went through your mind?
Well, it's funny, I think that is a question that's going to be with all of us, where were you when you heard the news, right? So I was literally in this studio. I was right downstairs. We were just taking a break because we were working here yesterday as well. We're doing some video and some promotional work here. I was downstairs on the couch. Our guitar player, Walter, comes down the stairs and he says, "Did you hear that Ozzy might have died?" And he sends over the clip from Sky News. And I immediately hit slash because he and I are friends. We had just played together at the event, at the Back to the Beginning event up in Birmingham, the final farewell show. I said, "Is this for real?" He goes, "I don't know. It looks pretty big." And sure enough, as it started to come out, Eric Singer from Kiss had called our singer Jeff and confirmed, yes, it's true. And so, it just very quickly became this just shocking news because we were literally just with Ozzy 2 weeks ago on July 5th up in Birmingham for the event, and we were performing. And he obviously, we're all wondering, is this going to work? And of course it did. He performed both with the Ozzy Osbourne band and with Black Sabbath. And after the show, there was a VIP area that Sharon gave me and a few of us some tickets to go to, some passes. So we hung out there. And ironically, they bring Ozzy in. I see him. He waves me over. We have a minute to just talk, and he's glowing. There's this after-show glow you get right after performing, especially at a stadium gig like that. And he looked fantastic. If he's sitting down, he's in his chair, but he looked like he was just the king of the ball as he was. And the funny thing was is his daughter Kelly Osbourne was there. And right in front of me, like front row to this event, her boyfriend proposes to her, which she's put this on her social media, gets down on his knees and gives her a ring and proposes marriage, and there's Sharon and Ozzy. And I was like, oh my God, it's like being in the Osbourne's living room right now, watching this whole thing happen,
Wow.
So it was just such a beautiful moment. The whole show was just fantastic. Anyone who sees obviously everything on social media, or if you happen to see the live stream, it was Heavy Metal Live Aid. It had that special feeling about it, and it resounded so well with us. And look, Ozzy was our Elvis, and I remember I was 13 years old. My mom was a big Elvis fan. I grew up on a farm in Minnesota, and I remember the day Elvis died, just time stood still, the world stopped, and that's what it felt like yesterday, and even feels like today. It's just like time has stood still, and I think the beauty of it is the way the event happened. Obviously, we all knew the end was coming for Ozzy, right? The end was near with his health condition. So rather than throwing a concert afterwards to remember him, it's like we did the show in advance so we could all say goodbye to him. He could say goodbye to all of us and all of his fans. And it's kind of like we got to have the memorial and the wake and the celebration of life before he actually passed. And I think that was just such a remarkable thing because now that he's gone, we have great memories of him and having just seen him and performed for us. Rather than going, gosh, I sure wished I could have seen him one last time, you know. So I think there is a little bit of kind of divine beauty in how it all has played out, actually.
I think actually what you just shared is a beautiful thing. I think it was a gift, right? When we first heard what had happened here in Phoenix, we called Alice Cooper trying to reach out to people and Cheryl because there's so many great people like yourself who've crossed paths with him and worked with him on so many levels. And I think really it was a gift that you were able to have that moment before. And so many of us are talking, my goodness, it was just 2 weeks ago or a few weeks ago that this happened. But
Yeah.
I think it could not have happened in a more beautiful way.
Yeah, it was such a goodbye that way. Hey, you know, we've only got a couple of minutes left with you. Do you have a story that maybe people haven't heard about Ozzy that could give us a little more kind of perspective on what a cool guy he was?
Well, I got to know. So we did Ozfest '98. Of course, we performed at Chase Field when it was called Bob. Right? That was they called it New Year's Evil. It was December 31st, 1998. Ozzy had just gone back to Black Sabbath. That was a huge event. So it was Black Sabbath, Pantera, Megadeth, Slayer, and Soulfly. Huge event. First concert ever in that ballpark, actually. Fast forward 2013, Megadeth and Black Sabbath do a big stadium tour across South America. And I got to know Ozzy as a gentleman, you know, as his friend Billy Morrison had invited me over there, so we got to spend some quality time as, you know, kind of the grown up, sober, clean living guys, you know, doing that whole hang. I remember we went over to his hotel room. We were in Rio, and we went over to his hotel room to hang out one night on a day off, and he had all the shutters closed because fans were literally climbing up the trees trying to peek into his hotel
Oh
room
my
window.
goodness.
And you realize this guy is one of the most famous people on the planet, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, this guy is like, you know, he's movie star level, you know? So in that minute, you realize, you know, fame can be a trap, you know, like you just can't go walk out to Starbucks if you're Ozzy. You know, it's like you really are, you know, you really are that guy. But, you know, I've only known Ozzy as just a wonderful gentleman as a grown up. I think, and I'll leave it at this, you know, we did the big band photo the Friday night before the concert in Birmingham a couple weeks ago. And right as soon as we were done taking pictures of all the rock stars, there's a family moment, and they brought in all of Ozzy's family and Sharon and the kids and the grandkids, and they put one of the grandkids on his leg, on his lap, and you saw Grandpa Ozzy. He was just so smitten with I think it was a granddaughter, and he gave her a little kiss on the head, and she was just like so excited about her grandfather. And of course, she doesn't know that he's Ozzy, you know, to all of us. And you, in that moment, I just saw, you know what, as big of a rock star and celebrity as this guy is, he's Grandpa Ozzy, you know. And sorry about that. And so you could see this whole other side of him. You know, he's the Prince of Darkness. He's this rock and roll heavy metal hellion that his reputation was, you know. But at the end of it all, he was a family man, you know, and it was nice to hear that how it seems he passed yesterday. The family was there with him, and you could tell the
Oh,
Osbournes are very connected as a family,
yeah.
and it sounds like it was a beautiful way for him to go.
Wow. Okay, Dave, you can be a guest
Anytime.
on Fox 10 Talks anytime you want. Any topic from rock and roll to anything else.
And
Such a great interview with such good insight.
And can we just say you're the best looking 60-year-old heavy metal rocker that we have ever seen? So rock
You can
on,
say that.
brother.
Thank
Rock
you.
on, brother. Rock on.
All right, Dave.
All right,
Thank
thanks
you.
so much, you guys.
Thanks
Thanks, buddy.
so much, Celeste. What a great interview.
Oh my goodness, he's so amazing.
Yeah.
And I think he the fact that he said he was a family man, I think is really important too, because one of our poll questions we were chatting about this today was, how do you remember Ozzy? Do you remember him as a member of Black Sabbath,
Yeah.
as a solo artist, or from the Osbournes,
Sure.
which is a reality show? And you really got to know Sharon in that show, and the children and his reaction to them, and how he talks to. There's a relationship, you know, and it goes to show you he was kind of a normal guy when he was off the stage.
Yeah, unless you have people in his trying to climb up the third story to his hotel room
That's
and
true.
get a glimpse. Anyway, okay, great stories from Dave Ellefson there.